enjoy any kind of happiness. Knowledge is the key to success. Children go to school and learn well. Otherwise, later on in life, you won't catch real hell. Without an education in your head,
must go on, right. Mike is on now. You know, Murphy's Law, when something has to go wrong, it will at the worst possible time. Well, of course, it happened tonight, but I think we can compensate with the beautiful guests that we have with us tonight as well. Maiah is the name, right? Get it right, good. Right, so, yes, we have, of course, in our first, they're saying that they want to take over, so don't be surprised if they go for half an hour, then, of course, an hour. And then you will not have the opportunity to call in as you would like. But we'll give them the leeway. Why? Because, of course, it is Saturday. And, of course, they have Sunday. And then, of course, they're back out to school on Monday. Monday being, of course, the second week of the new school term or the school year. And so we can generate some flexibility and, of course, give some allowances. All right? The fact of the matter is that we have already been about 50 minutes late. But that being as it may, let's go straight, of course, to, I'm not even going to put on our introduction. We're going to go straight to the two persons that are here with us, yes, two students, and from different schools. But, of course, since you already know Joshua, we will now, of course, introduce Maiah first. And then we will go, of course, further into, she brought 2 books to read, and we will read from both of them. All right?
And I brought one too.
wait, don't take over yet. Yeah. So she brought 2 books to read, and she'll read from both of them. Oh, you want to read one? All right, okay. All right, okay. See? So I'm being overwhelmed here. So let me take up the music, and let's get down to business. Well, of course, the etiquette prevails. I want to say a special good night to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, or friends in Tobago, and wherever you are. Streaming on the World Wide Web, a pleasant good day to you. This is, yes, the Corridor Transformation, your triple host, yes, Lennox, yes, and then, of course, and they say ladies first, so let me say Maiah, then, of course, Lennox, and then Joshua. But Joshua will want to get himself second, so let's say Joshua, and then Lennox. Of course, I'm always here as a staple. That being as it may, of course, welcome to the studios of Corridor Transformation, my dear Maiah. Bring the mic closer, hand there, Joshua. You know, you're selfish, huh? Yeah. And just pitch your voice, right? Because we have one mic. Yeah, but she has to speak, and you know she's a lady here. Right, you see, she has to do all that. So no need for that. We'll push it as it becomes necessary. So when you have to talk, we'll pull it back, and when she has to, right? So no, because you'll have to come forward and all of that, and it doesn't look good out there. You know, we have to be professional. All right? You know what that would mean? What it mean? To do things almost perfect, right? Professional. All right. That being as it may, Maiah, good night to you, of course, and welcome. I know that you have been asking, and she hails from where? Quite where? Tonight?
Malabar.
Malabar, right. You see, so she's here because she has been, of course, viewing and learning, I'm sure, and of course, wanting, and therefore, you know, Lennox Smith is the kind of fellow will give opportunities once it is within my power and my purview so to do. And of course, she's here with her grandparents, I believe it is it?
Yes.
Yes, so they are part of the audience, but I would not put any camera on them tonight simply because I don't want to miss a syllable. I don't want to miss an opportunity on set to, of course, engage these young lads. And therefore, of course, tell me, firstly, let me get some introduction. Your full name is
Maiah Reto.
Maiah what?
Reto.
Reto, right, good. And what school you attend?
I attend the Rima Girls RSC School.
Beautiful. Joshua, don't forget when you make sure you're in the picture. That will tell you if you're in the picture or not, especially over there, right? So you will know that the camera is off you or you are doing something that would avoid the camera from seeing you. You want to come wrong still? All right. Well, they want to get me out of the picture now. I know that's the plan, but it's all right.
We are cramped.
All right, okay.
I am cramped.
All right,
And
all
I'm
right.
a middle child.
Okay, so let's say, so you went, what school you go to?
Arima Girls RC School.
Right, beautiful. And what class? What
Standard 5.
Standard 5, right. So you are going to be taking that, some
That's
say
it.
dreaded exam on next year? The C exam? All
I
right,
don't
good.
want to sound over dramatic, but I feel I might die.
Oh, that's easy. So the good thing, I use the word dreaded. but,
How
but
old are you?
11, 1 year older than you.
yeah, good. Okay. So that being as it may, Joshua, I am asking the questions here, even though of course you are part of the panel, right? Let's get straight here. All right. So that being as it may, you said that you brought 2 books. Just give us the name of the 2 books, and then of course you will choose a passage one time from it. People, you'll have to forgive us tonight.
Say
Huh?
that I went to the president's house for our
Oh yeah. Oh yes. I was going to say that when he makes his when Joshua makes his introduction, then we go come to that. But I wanted you to say tell us the 2 books that you want to read from tonight, or what you brought, and which one you will read from, and then of course we will go into some more discussion because Joshua has something to read as well, and that will be the basis for the discussion moving forward. Go ahead.
The 2 books I brought tonight, the first one is Ricky Rot, Mighty Robots versus the Medical Monkeys from Mars.
Oh, wow. So that is a kind of space technology kind of thing. All right. Okay, good. And the other one?
The second one
Yes.
is Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. A very familiar story. But she chose to read what from us? Just about 2 or 3 pages, just to make sure. Get a gist of it.
Ricky Rot's Mighty Robot versus the Medical Monkeys from Mars.
All right, great. Right. So let's go. She's going to read for us before, of course, we introduce Joshua. I have to tell you how important she is tonight. Go ahead. Joshua,
Yeah,
watch
so-
the camera. Watch the camera, please, and make sure you're in the camera. All right. Go
I
ahead.
am offended.
Chapter 1, The Big Mistake. One day, Ricky Rot and his mighty robots were playing hide and seek in their yard. This game is too easy, said Ricky. Let us ride skateboard instead. Ricky Rot got out his skateboard out of the garage, but there was no skateboard big enough for Ricky Rot. I know, said Ricky. We can use my parents' minivan. Soon, Ricky and his mighty robot were zooming down the street. This is fun, said Ricky. But it stopped beginning fun when they wiped out. Crash, splash.
Wow. All right.
When Ricky and his robot got out of the pond, they saw the smashed up minivan. Ouch, said Ricky. We are in big trouble now. Ricky's mighty robot put the minivan in the driveway. Maybe Mom and Dad will not notice, said Ricky, but they did.
Go ahead.
Chapter 2, Big Mistake, Big Trouble. Ricky's mother and father were not happy at all. Said, which one of you boys squashed our minivan? Ricky and his mighty robot looked down on the ground. They were very worried. Finally, Ricky confessed. We both did, said Ricky. It was an accident. You boys were very irresponsible, mother, and you will have to find a way to pay for the damage you have done. I could go ahead and read chapter 3.
Yes, go ahead, and we'll end there because Joshua will feel that he's being left out. So go ahead quickly. But we have a guest, so
Nature,
yes.
monkey, hate Mars. Meanwhile, about 35 million miles away from planet Mars, on the planet Mars, there lived a mean little monkey who was hatching an evil plan. His name was Major Monkey, and he hated living on Mars. Mars was cold, dry, and very, very lonely place. Major Monkey kept himself busy by building evil robots and strange machines in his secret laboratory, but he was still alone. There was nobody to talk to, there was nobody to yell at, and worst of all, there was nobody to be mean to.
Joshua, watch the camera, please. Right.
So Major Monkey decided to take over planet Earth and enslave all the mouse kind. Major Monkey had watched Earth for many months. He saw other evil villains try to take over the planet Earth, but they were always stopped by Ricky's Rot mighty robot. I must get rid of that mighty robot, said Major Monkey, and I know just how to do it. I finished with chapter
Great.
3.
Right. I allowed you to read that long because I want to make sure that we get a good piece of material to discuss. And I want to ask you the obvious question, what this book is all about. Tell me, and what you have learned so far from it.
This book is all about Ricky Rot's mighty robot defeating the major monkeys. Mecha monkeys.
Major monkeys. Joshua, you were listening, so let me hear what you learned from it. Take the mic. You got a chance to talk now. Let me hear you. What you understand from what you read? People, this is raw and direct. You see, in the real world, students sometimes don't pay attention. This may well be an example of not paying attention. So listen carefully to his answer and see whether or not he was paying attention, because he starts off by, of course, saying arm. So I know that he has 2 arms, and he talked about 3. So I don't know if he is probably like the robot or some other being. But go ahead, let me hear what you learned from it.
It's like 2 evil space monkeys.
2 what? Talk louder, man.
Sorry to say this, but I really don't know because I was kind of reading the other book.
So, I understood that from the time you started. So that is important. Yes, those students who are out there, mommy, daddy, and of course the teachers will be familiar with this kind of scenario where you have some material on the board or you are reading, and here you have a student or students who cannot regurgitate, who cannot repeat, who cannot say what transpired. Why? Because they were paying attention elsewhere, and that is bad. That is bad. So for the benefit of Joshua on this program, what we will ask her to do is to read probably the first 2 paragraphs, so he gets a gist, and let him tell us what this story is all about. That is what you do when you are in the classroom scenario. You ask someone to, of course, or the teacher may well repeat, so that for the benefit of that particular student who could not answer because he or she was not paying attention. Go ahead.
The big mistake. One day, Ricky Roth and his mighty
Now,
robot
Joshua, watch the
were
camera.
playing hide and seek in their yard. This game is too
Joshua, I'm only
easy,
seeing half of you, so you know what you have to do.
said
Right.
Ricky. Let us ride skateboard instead. Ricky got his skateboard out of the garage, but there was no skateboard big enough for his mighty robot.
All right, we'll stop there. Joshua, let's hear you. What do you understand so far?
So it is a
Yes, go ahead.
Ricky Roth and his robots wanted to go skating, but they didn't have a big enough skateboard for the robot.
Ah, beautiful man. Give me a 5 there, man. Right, you know. Yeah,
That's in the first paragraph. That's in the first chapter only.
All right, okay. Don't be too harsh on him. All right, let's go to Joshua now. Joshua, make your formal introduction, and then, of course, we will go to the specific purpose that you have a letter in front of you for. So, go ahead, give us it. You're right, we will talk about it. I know you have yours as well.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tonight
Yes.
I got a new Captain Underpants book. I don't know why, I just love the books.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're gonna do a all right. Right. And so you want to we want to just read one paragraph alone or one page, and then we will go straight to the discussion that both of you have some common interest in, the President of Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. So quickly.
But first, before I read the book,
Uh-huh.
the book is about Samino principal making two boys do all the work for him, and
All right.
the
So you give us the
principal-
conclusion before you actually read. All right. Give us a paragraph or so now, one page. And if the page long, give us two paragraphs. All right.
I don't know what page is happening.
Oh, just name a page and read them, man. It have people out there want to call in, you know. If they let us stop the show and let the people start to call in. People, of course, be a little patient with us tonight. It's Saturday, it's young people, of course, and we want to, and they want to show off a little bit. They want to show off the knowledge, etc. Why not? We, as big folks who have been there before, will certainly will give way. I'm sure. Go ahead, Joshua.
Alright, so I will start with chapter 5.
Okay.
One day very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when I said George and Harold silly streak got them into big trouble once? Well, this is the story of how that happened.
All right. That's it?
And how some huge pranks and a little blackmail turned their principal into the coolest superhero of all time.
Superior of all time. All right, good. So let's end there with all the reading. Now we will go to the.
It's
Yeah, that's it. People waiting out there. You have a letter to send to the President of Trinidad and Tobago, and but before we go there, Maiah did in fact tell us. Maiah, yes. Maiah did give us a story of her own experience with respect to the President of Trinidad and Tobago. So Maiah, just take the mic. Sorry, but next time we'll have two. We'll have two mics. No, you use that first. I want to hear your experience because he has a letter to read. So I want you to tell us what has happened. What have been your experience? So go ahead.
So, my class had a field trip to the President of Trinidad and Tobago, Her Honorable Christine Carol Kangaloo.
Well,
And
I just tell you that when you're talking about the president, we don't say honorable, we say Her Excellency. Excellency, right?
Her
Honorable could be
Excellency.
for prime minister and ministers and so on. But when the president is concerned, you say Excellency. So just remember that. Let's go, let's go. You know, this is practical. Go ahead.
so when we arrived, we had to go through a lot of security,
Okay.
and then we finally went in her house, which was well, other presidents used to live there too.
Yes.
So, and then we went in, which part she just sat down and have a meeting.
Okay.
A child get to sign her book, but
Mhm.
I was kind of jealous
Why?
because she got to sign in the president book and I did not get.
Oh, I see. Okay, you didn't get a sign. All right, all right. Joshua may well invite you. I don't know if the opportunity presents itself. But go ahead, Maiah.
And we also got
Mhm.
to see the president herself and
Uh-huh.
her husband.
Okay.
Then we went outside, and Mr. our tour guide asked us some
Okay.
questions. And whoever got the questions correct
Mhm.
got to go in her car and take a drive.
Wow.
And I was so lucky to be one of those people.
Right.
So I was not jealous again. Thank God.
Right. So your jealousy just went because you find yourself in a position that you wanted to be all the time. Good. All right. Good for you. Go ahead. Yes.
And when I did not really know what was happening, it's only when four other children came down, the mister
Uh-huh.
escorted us to the president car,
Mhm.
and the driver made a very long announcement.
Okay.
So we went around, which is really quite boring. I thought we would be able to stay.
Right. And that was it. And
No.
what has happened? Go ahead. Maiah, what has happened?
We also, if we had to use the washroom, I know this is not part of the program, but still,
Go ahead. Yes.
it's really nice. There was like the sink was not like those public sink, like you have to press or you have to turn.
Okay.
Just put your hand underneath and you'll get the water.
Oh wow! So it had the technology, yeah, where automatically. Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay. Anything you would remember from that will take you right on. Somebody is saying something in the audience.
Alright.
All right.
The
Okay.
question-
She's been reminded by Grandpa. Grandpa is in the audience, so he wants to make
The
sure.
question that I answered was, who was a president, a prime minister, and an attorney at law?
Oh, I see. Yeah, good. And you.
And my
and the answer was.
A.N.R. Robinson.
Well done. Give me a round of applause there, Joshua. Because, I mean, if you didn't know, well, you know that now, Joshua, right? I'm beating you down, but to me, this is a learning experience. So if you didn't know, well, that's all right. Take
And
the
the thing
practice.
that I always remember is going in the president car.
In the president car. Beautiful. And you will take that throughout your life.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, Joshua, you have a letter that you want to read for us, asking the president something. So let's hear it, and then we will have a little more fun. I know that people are out there waiting. People, of course, yes, this is the corridor transformation. And as we said in the beginning, we will have these young people, and we will have what I consider to be very practical sessions. They will make mistakes, but of course, just as in the classrooms, our job is to correct. And when we can't correct, well, of course, we ask somebody else. Like, take for instance, Grandpa is in the audience, and he of course, reminded her that a question was asked, and she needed, of course, to not only say what the question was, but also her response to it. And of course, I concur because I have some knowledge about that. Yes, Mr. The late A.N.R. Robinson was in fact Prime Minister, President, and yes, indeed, attorney at law, and also the political leader of the NAR. Yes, yeah, NAR, not PNR.
And on this program, pianum is a bad word, but it's all right. But it's all right. It's all right. History is history. We can't vex with that. Yes. Go ahead. Come in the face of the camera now. Right. Go ahead, Joshua. And maybe you will just read half, and then we'll take the next half tomorrow because we want to make sure our guest is well, and is quizzed because we have some more things to ask her. Quiz meaning that ask you questions, quiz you. Yes.
So start from her Excellency.
No, start from the top. Start the address. Yeah. Go ahead.
Her Excellency, Miss Christine Carla Kangaloo.
Carla, yes, Kangaloo, yes. Go ahead.
Carla.
Let me read now
Carla.
because you didn't disturb you, so don't disturb him now. Yeah. Go ahead.
Kangaloo. Miss Christine Carla Kangaloo. I will start from the top. Her Excellency, Mrs. Christine Carla Kangaloo. ORTT.
What ORTT means?
You never told me.
I never told you that. I tell you on the first program. You mean? You.
But I know TT stand for Trinidad and Tobago.
Right, that's right, yes.
But
But
I
the
don't know what
OR. And we did it on this program, you know. Education is remembering. And here it is, people. The man who authored the thing. OR. Okay. Order of the Republic. Trinidad and Tobago is a republic. And therefore they say the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Go ahead.
Miss Christine Carla Kangaloo, ORTT, Order of the Republic. The office of the President's House, Queen's Park, Savannah, Port of Spain. Subjects: invitation to visit my school, Eastern Boys Government Primary. Dear Her Excellency, my name is Joshua Smith. I am 10 years of age and live in the community of George and Nelson Streets, which people say is very bad. To be truthful, police visits and rough people up, especially young people. Excellency.
Yeah,
Especially young people regularly. We are
Last time we had that problem, eh?
We had that problem.
You're watching special and saying excellency. You're watching
Because
excellency and saying special.
I get confused because all the time I was saying excellency, you know.
Alright, so what is the word?
Especially.
Let me see it. Let me see now. Show me it. Yeah, especially. Yeah, you're right.
Especially young people regularly. We are seen as a poor community while the area has ugly buildings. Homeless people roam the streets day and night.
Right. That's a paragraph. End it. That's it. All right. Good. So we'll stop there. We'll continue tomorrow. All right. With the rest. All right, people. We reached the stage now where, of course, we are wrapping up, but we want to get a little more information. All right. What's your best subject in school?
Mathematics.
Maths. Okay. Very beautiful. And of course, you know maths. You have, of course, take away, add, subtract. Any particular part of mathematics you like? Or you like everything? You do
Not
decimals
really,
already?
yeah.
Right, okay. Decimals?
Yes.
Types of fractions?
Yes.
You have decimal fraction, you have, of course,
We also did volume.
volume,
I
right?
think that was kind of easy.
No start. Oh, you kind of easy. All right, good. And then, of course, you calculating in metrics. Metric table? Centimeters and so on? Right, okay. All right, good. In terms of social studies, what are some of the areas that you would have covered?
so far? If just off the top of your head, well, you said you went to the president's house, the national flag, the emblem.
Independence Day,
Okay,
Carnival,
all right.
must not forget that.
Right. And there was a recent development with respect to our emblem, moving the 3 ships that
And put in the steel pan.
and present what? And
The
replace it
steel
with the
one.
steel pan. That's right. Beautiful. Right, man. And where would you find the emblem of Trinidad and Tobago? Where you find them? I asking you, Joshua. I asking no. Where you find them? Where you find it? I should say. If you go certain places, you could see the
On the
emblem.
president car.
President car, yes, beautiful man, President car. Yeah, the only car in the country that's supposed to have that. And we had one prime minister who take away that position, but that's all right. But it's gone back to the president, of course. Joshua, where you can find the emblem of Trinidad and Tobago?
You could find the emblem of Trinidad and Tobago on the bill, on the currency.
Beautiful, yes, on the currency. Where again?
On the,
Where again?
um,
If you're going, if national motto, yes, but I'm talking about where you will find it. You know, if you're going you think if you're going to a government office, you will find it.
yes.
Yes, yeah. You'll find it. Yeah.
Considering I never went to.
You never went to a government office. You sure?
I went to the president's house.
I never go to a government office. All right. I'll give you that. Anywhere else you think that you will find the emblem? All right.
When you're doing a contract with a foreign minister,
All right. Good. Yes. When you all government contracts will have the emblem of Trinidad and Tobago on it to show that it is that, and of course on every document coming out from any ministry, the Prime Minister office and so on, will have, of course, the emblem of Trinidad and Tobago as part of the let's say their stationery, you know, the thing that they write on. Any letter that they send out will have that on it. All right, let's move from there. Sports. You play sports? You don't? Joshua, you play sports?
that is just
Football
being
and
my
cricket.
Football and cricket?
That is just being my phone, but sometimes I will go outside if my grandpa washing and I get to go outside, I will go outside and run.
I hear you. Okay. Well, since both of you seem to be very familiar with your handset, your smartphones, tell me what you do on your smartphone.
Play games, listen to music,
All right.
and pull up work.
And pull up book, right? Joshua,
Most.
what?
She just took most of my idea.
Right. Okay. But very recently, I told you that if you are playing games, what kind of games I want you to pull
Educational
up.
games.
What kind?
Educational game.
Educational games. Yeah, educational games. And I am advancing that to you as well. If you're doing games, well, but he didn't say what kind of games. But I told him that, of course, stop the. What's the games you normally would play that is not educational? Even though, of course, you may have to do some calculations and checking and so on.
Roblox.
No Roblox have educational games on it. So
Yes.
just,
It's have
updates
guessing
and
games
albums.
and spelling games.
It have what?
And Roblox have guessing games.
Oh,
and
guessing
spelling
games. I see. Okay. All right.
But
And what again? Go ahead.
But Roblox, my granny and my auntie said that it have something on Roblox that people just date on, so I don't advise any children to use that again.
All right, okay, well, people, I'm out of my depth. I don't know anything about that, so I'm confessing one time. So they are teaching me now
Yeah.
about games that children would normally attach themselves to. If you
You can
ask
play
me,
Minecraft.
if you ask me about a word or something
I
in
don't
the
play mine.
in politics or something, so well, I good. All right, so both of them are arguing here. All right, let's get some parting words now. What you would want to say to the population out there, especially young people like yourself? What advice you'll give them?
Stay in school and do good.
Stay in school and do work. Let me, I want you to stay a little longer and tell them what they should do. Yes. Give them some advice.
I would advise them to listen to the teachers.
Good.
I'm being streamed.
What about parents? What about,
And listen to the parents.
what about,
And
good
also
friends?
do not follow bad friends that would tell you go in the back in school and do some shoppingness. I don't want to say nothing.
right. Okay, good. So don't follow bad company. And just as a final question, what's your view on bullying? And have you been bullied, or you yourself are bullied in school? So let's let's hear.
No, I'm not a bully,
Okay.
but I used to be getting bullied. So I thought to myself, well, if I get bullied, I should be like, I should be her friend and talk to her a little bit so she won't bully me.
Beautiful. So you have a strategy. Joshua, I think we discussed that already. So I'm not going to ask you the same question. What I'm going to ask you, however, is what is a bully, or who is a bully?
A bully is somebody who is just like when you're in school or home,
Yeah.
like they'll just, I don't know how to explain bullying, but they might tell you something and bother you for the like the rest of how long.
All right. So you think they would want, to, for example, you have something that you're eating, or you may have money and so on. You think that those are people who would take it from you?
Yes, but me personally, I would not let anybody take my money.
I hear you. I hear
Nobody,
you.
nobody is not touching my food or my money.
I hear you. Let me hear you. What's your definition? Who is a bully? Who's a bully? Who's a bully? That fella serious with the money and the food, you know. So you don't make joke with it. You don't
But
make joke with that.
correction,
Yeah.
if somebody wants to take my food, I will let them go ahead to take my food, but they're not taking my money because I could buy something in the cafeteria and eat.
Yeah. So who is a bully in your view? What would you describe a bully? So the rest of them out there
I
who
will
see it,
describe a bully as a mean person and who have no education.
mean person have no education, even though they go into school to get an education, but they are done. I hear you. All right.
Most bullies are met in school.
I agree with that. All right. Well, let's say final, because Ola tell me Ola don't want to leave, but we'll have to leave because we have to, of course, take some calls from the callers who are waiting out there, and we have some news to share with them as well. So let me quickly. He says you.
I really don't want to leave.
Yeah, you don't want to. All right, okay. When people, they said that they don't want to leave, and of course, you notice something here. 1, 2, 3. And 2, I know is more than 1. So therefore, if 2 of them say that they're not leaving, then I have to be as democratic as possible and accept that the majority speak, right? So we are going to, people, of course, the line is open. The line is
Can
open.
you also take the calls with you?
Yeah. All right. Okay, so they want to take the calls too. But the line is open. The line is open, and of course we may have to go a little later. I don't know, but of course the line is open. 337-6940, 337-6940. Of course, once again, let me say this is the corridor transformation. Yes, it's a different format, but of course we are here. I'm going to leave that background on. If I was by myself, I would have changed the background. So I'll leave it on because they are here.
Children
with
in the
us.
show.
Yes. So a pleasant good night to all and sundry, East, West, North, South, Central, or friends of Tobago, and wherever you are, streaming on the World Wide Web. A pleasant good day to you. Yes, this is the corridor transformation. A little twist, as I said in the beginning, just about 10 to 15 minutes. But tonight we will keep the kids on so that they could share some of the things. I know, and please watch the language, because remember, kids are not home, but they but they are in studio, right? Yes. So in spite of the fact that they may be accustomed, it is not a good etiquette, good manners to, of course, speak language that would be offensive in the presence of young people. But that being as it may, let me just say that we tonight's program, of course, is dedicated to young people and the fact that they are the future, and we must, of course, pay homage. We must pay respect to them.
Knowledge is the key to success. Children go to school and learn well. Otherwise, later on in life, you won't catch real hell. Without an education in your head, your whole life will be pure misery. You're better off dead. For there is simply no room in this whole wide world for an uneducated little boy or girl. Don't allow idle companions to lead you astray. To earn tomorrow, you got to learn today. For employment, yes, employment, you must be intelligent. It's essential, very essential to have your credentials. But if you're block-headed like a mule, no one will employ a fool. You'll be the last one to be hired.
Hey, Lennox, a pleasure. Good night to you. I ain't come to stay long. Check your audio. Nobody hear any on the live. Check your audio.
Yes. I took it off because they were chattering in the background. Sorry about that. Let me just go over. I trust that I have to do the whole thing, but let me just briefly for you what I was saying. I was saying that what is in the news is that the president of Colombia has asked the Prime Minister or the government of Trinidad and Tobago to look for the 11 bodies that has been alleged was in the boat that the American strike destroyed. And of course, it is well established that they were carrying narcotics or contraband to Trinidad. The response of the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Kamala Prasad Bissessa, is that she would use no resource to look for or to retrieve these bodies, which the President of Colombia has asked. However, if bodies wash up on our shores, as about 2 has been done, has happened, because that is in the news, she would, of course, look mercifully at that scenario. But outside of it, no. But there are other news that are in the region that are now, of course, engaging the attention of all of us, if we are true Trinbagonians, and that is that the Prime Minister will be leaving for the United States soon. That's one. And the whole question is who she would leave to act as Prime Minister. That is something of a mystery. There are so many contenders in that particular cabinet today. The other thing, of course, is that the announcement was made, Parliament having been resumed Friday, yesterday, resumed. And of course, she indicated that the budget will be read early, and we had predicted that either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. It can't go further. Why? Because there are legal constraints, legal ramifications if that should be, and therefore must fall within the agreed statutory legal parameters for the reading of a budget in Trinidad and Tobago. Because, you know, after that process, after the budget being read, there is the Standing Finance Committee that has to look at every item and then go on to the upper house, the Senate, for final total passing. We have a call on the handset. Let me just get that one going. Yes, indeed. You have to I have a technique that I'm using, but I have to use one of the mics to do that. Professor, good night. Welcome.
Hey, Lennox, good night.
Good night to you.
Good night to you and your panel.
Yes. I have a dynamic panel here. The duo, male and female, and boy oh boy, they are going at it. They even get me to keep them on the program. I never see that first time. But go ahead. Two is better than one, they say.
All right. I have a question or two I want to ask you.
Yes.
You see how important them and we see it.
Uh-huh.
How they went wrong in 1995.
Uh-huh.
And they went wrong in 2010. And they went wrong in 2025.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's simple that they are demonstrating first and foremost the fact that they are in a state of manic depressive psychosis. Let me repeat. Manic depressive psychosis. They have lost all sense of reality. So it has now become spontaneous for them to lie on the self. But what I mean by that, that they lost, then of course that was Imsbert talking that talk. Well, he's saying that stick break in the airs because they didn't listen and they were undemocratic. Of course, we know that he was talking and got an opportunity and a platform to castigate his former boss, talking about Rowley, and at the same time, because Stuart Young, who was prime minister for a couple of days, but want, of course, 87,000 pension. And of course, Kamala Prasad was smart enough to say no, none of that, and they went to Parliament and corrected that. But the fact is that he said that PNM lost all on those occasions because they are undemocratic. So he has agreed with that. He is the longest serving probably parliamentarian there on that team. One, and two, that he was part of the PNM in a significant way, and therefore to make that confession, I think, is demonstrable of the fact that they are on their way to oblivion, to the dustbin of history, politically in Trinidad and Tobago. Go ahead. We have another caller coming on, so go ahead. Yeah. If what?
1986 when they get the biggest cocktail of all time.
I hear you, my friend. I hear you.
Why didn't talk about that?
I don't know. I tell you, they gone mad.
Why they went to America to talk about Kamala Harris and all this thing?
Yeah, well, he went there to say that Stuart Young did not do anything different to that of Rowley. But what he has not said is that his current political leader is doing nothing different either. I tell you, they gone mad. So when Kamala, so he was reading her book. She wrote a book saying how she lost the presidency, the presidential elections. And she was saying that she could not divorce herself from Biden, and that is why she lost. But of course, we know that she would have lost anyway.
Yeah. But when they walk away there, boy, they really leave any planet, boy.
They really what?
They leave any planet?
Well, it has to be.
You go to America to talk about Kamala Harris and Biden.
Yeah. They're gone totally berserk, yeah. All right, I have another caller there, so
Yeah, all right, good.
yeah, okay then. So we'll talk. Yeah. All right. Mr. Diego Martin, go ahead.
Good night to you and your co-host Joshua and Maiah. Good night to you.
Yes. They are here. And the hammer surrounded.
All right, okay, very good. Three quick points. First of all,
Yeah.
I want to talk about penniless and senseless. I listened to her pathetic response to the debate on the grandparents' law, and it appears that KPB forced her to get up and make a stance. She, so she was not impressive, and at the same time, she leading 11 blind mice in Parliament, and they were struggling to respond to the bill. It looked like they didn't understand, and they let the Dwayne lead the debate, and he tried to be highfalutin and to chop him down. The show where the show where he was. So yeah, he showed. Yeah, he make them look bad. But the more important thing, it have a fella from Diego Martin West. Is Diego Martin West? Hans is Hans Devines, the DJ.
Yeah,
The
the DJ, yeah.
KPB put him in school, boy. Apparently, it appears that he doesn't understand birth and born and how they related. So the Prime Minister got up and gave him a little bit of history lessons. He said,
I didn't see it. All that happened in the Parliament. Right,
yeah,
okay.
in case you don't know,
Right.
I taught at the university and I was in the linguistic department.
Right.
And for you to understand born and birth, we will give you an Oxford dictionary. Boy, I start to laugh. She schooled him. The other thing is,
Yeah.
you see what has happened in Nepal? A new prime minister.
Yeah. The jailing of a of a prime minister. Yes. Current one.
No, jailing. The Gen Z.
The what?
The Gen Zs, the young ones.
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead.
Forced the resignation of the whole cabinet.
Oh, I see. Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, and they choose another social to lead Nepal. Remember Balmati? She attempted to be rude to the prime minister, calling her middle name, which is Susila. So globally, two women who knows the law, are called upon to lead the country out of the demise. Now, the third and the most important one, two former PNM Attorney General. I've been following the Jack Warner issue attentively, and his lawyer, SC Fayed Hussein, said that the previous AG appeared to have misbehaved and they, what should I say, misled the local courts, the appeal courts, and the Privy Council with this certificate for the jurisdiction. So he's calling for prosecution of them. No, I put three dots together, and you know the term from AG to a judge, meaning like more.
I hear you.
We have to prosecute that matter to the fullest extent, you know.
Right.
Because that man looked like he wanted to be a judge, a judge in the CCJ, and we have to prevent that. A man who lied in affidavit and was appears to be persecuting a political opponent, because the new senior counsel, Mr. Casey Strange, who was KCR lawyer in the Privy Council. I remember KCR got hold of a set of land in Tobago. That was his counsel. And AG Jeremy dismissed the previous cases that was prosecuting Jack Warner. So it appears that there was some sort of collusion. Remember?
Yeah. I read that article today, and well, I'm sure Warner is sitting comfortable now.
Right, but we have to go after those two AGs if they misbehave in public office.
I see that his lawyers are saying that Hussein, he's saying that.
They must be prosecuted and bring before the courts.
Yeah, for fraud
and
misbehavior.
That is the way we could prevent Lima from becoming a CCCJ judge.
Yes.
He has messed up all over, and he run to Eastern Caribbean where Dominica might be part of it. They elevated him to be a judge in the OES.
All right.
And by extension, he could become a judge in the CCJ. So we have to make sure that doesn't happen. He's not a man, or it appears that he has no integrity.
Okay.
Because you see what he did in Trinidad. I'm going to have a nice night.
All right. Thank you very much. I was going to ask them, but I see that they're doing it on their own. I want them to refer to some of the comments that are coming in on the live. I see Joshua was reading some, so both of you can engage. Go ahead and let's hear what they have to say. I hope there's no obscenity that they have to repeat.
Very bad comments.
Very bad comments, eh?
Miss Arima said, "LOL." Like, what's the problem with us having on the program? What's his hat? Like Jesus.
Who said that?
Miss Arima.
Miss Arima.
She wants you to be or not to be?
She said, "LOL."
Okay.
LOL mean laugh out loud.
I see, laugh out loud. All right. Them know the language as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Maiah,
She's probably jealous that you all are here and she's where she is. So don't pay that no mind. It's better you try and fail than fail to try.
Trevor then said, I might be wrong, but I don't think kids should be overly exposed.
Oh, it should be overly exposed, right? I think they are saying that this is a political show, and that is the thing I was talking about earlier, and that is why I asked you all to leave. But two greater than one, so I said, well, let me stay, and I hope that that they would understand why you all are here, and not make, of course, comments of a derogatory or a bad nature, rather than to encourage you. So I thought that would have been the comments. I'm sure that there are good ones as well, man. Read some more, man. Read some more.
Read one more bad one.
Bad one? Why you want to read bad ones? Read the good ones, man.
The one with Lennox, Smith, Maiah, better than you.
Quickly, because we have a caller coming in. All right, we have to go to the line. Quickly.
I am sorry to say this, but
Go ahead.
Good night. Good night to you.
Hold on. Let me hear that comment. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Someone said, Lennox, I wish you were as fluent as Maiah when you are reading.
All right, beautiful.
Holiday a liar.
Great, and I commend her. That's an opinion. Of course, I disagree, and I'm sure Maiah disagrees as well. so let us not waste time.
She was laughing.
All right, let us go straight, of course, to the caller. And incidentally, there are adults that are not as fluent, because that may not be their forte. There's not an excuse, but the fact is that I trust that fluency does not mean an absence of understanding and comprehension. You see, so fluency, you could be fluent and incomprehensible, cannot be understood. But if I'm being understood, and clearly I have been, so it doesn't matter whether I am that fluent or not. People have gifts, and therefore, if Maiah has that, then I commend her, right? Commend her, if that is the opinion of the person. I'm sure that if you put it to a judgment, people may say something different, but that's how it is. Pleasant good night, Mr. Shagwanas, Mr. Freeport, sorry. Go ahead.
Good night. Good night to you and to your two guests there.
Yes.
What I seen,
Boy, there's a handful or two
yes,
handful. But go
yes,
ahead.
yes.
Yeah.
You see, Maya, in a couple months' time, Maya going to take over your job.
I hear you.
And she would grow up to be somebody like Jayanti Lakshmi Dayal.
Beautiful man. That's a good,
Yes,
accomplished lawyer.
yes,
All right.
yes.
Okay. So you see that?
I seen the potential in her.
All right. Great. That's nice. Yes.
And Josh, I want you to be powerful like Maya.
Right. So
Uh,
get to the mic and say what you have to say loud.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
That
All right.
really meant
Yes,
a lot to us.
yes.
Right.
Josh, you know me, eh? You know me. Just you may not remember, but I came by you all more than one time. You all came by me. So I'm proud about you, two young people.
Listen.
To be honest, I don't really remember stuff more. I can't really remember a lot of stuff because I don't know why, but
All right. Okay. So people have different qualities. But of
Yes,
course you have
yes.
to try and fail to try. And of course regurgitation is one of the features. You do things over and over, and then of course you become familiar with it. But that's all right. We all have our strengths and our weaknesses. But go ahead, Mr. Freeport.
Don't worry, Josh. While going along, you will start to remember. You will get exposed to a lot of things, and you will have to remember. Yeah. So let me go on the brighter side now.
Yes.
Just imagine Brian Manning. People bash him today on one of them chats,
Uh-huh.
and he's complaining. That is his constituency,
Yeah.
San Fernando East. And he is complaining that the Princeton Corporation in charge of that area, but you is the MP. You could make requests. You just can't left it on the corporation, because the corporation have a lot of work to do. More than one constituency they have work to say about. So, but if you go directly to them and make a complaint that your area flooding out and you want to get some work done, but then again, he just came out of power. They just came out of power on the 28th of April. So if you was doing your job for the 9 years, 9.5 years, they would have a smaller problem.
Yeah.
But they didn't do it. So everybody trying to put blame on the UNC now, where the UNC only in power.
Just over 100 days, eh? Just over 100 days. They want to
yes.
condense that into, they want to condense 9 years into 100 days. But we know that they are totally insane and they are in a mentally declining stage or phase. Go ahead.
And I wonder why Colombia want Ms. Kamala Prasad Bisesta to go and retrieve the body as an end. And those guys was from Colombia?
Well, they're not sure, but that is his speculation. That is the assumption. And but she has flatly rejected the Colombian president's request to search for. But if it washes up, or if they wash up, well then she will have some humanitarian consideration.
Yes. And now people talking about humanitarian and all sort of things. Before the 28th, nobody didn't didn't care about nobody. They're talking about human rights and all kind of things. Before the 28th, when bandit was killing police,
right?
Nobody studied about human rights. But now when the police turn around the table, they're talking about human rights. So they're feeling sorry for the criminal and they're not feeling sorry for the protective service. And this is how the PNM does go think about it, think about things wrong side. You're supposed to think about the people who trying to protect the people of this country, who trying to take care of the unlawful things that happening. You know, so I don't know what is the problem, and all of them have the same problem. All of them have the negative problem. You know.
Yeah. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles, and we cannot harp on that too much because many of them are suffering from some kind of gripe. Either they didn't expect the new government to be in place. They didn't expect Kamala Persad-Bissessar to make such a gigantic comeback. They didn't expect certain people to be in the position that they now hold. And you're going to have all kinds of what I consider to be persons who are disappointed and who are annoyed, who are jealous, and who may not, for one reason or another, have the best interests of Trinidad and Tobago at heart in such circumstance. So we understand that. We understand that.
Yes, and it have plenty of the supporters and all going down the same road.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but the devil has its I wouldn't equate angels with the devil. So I say the devil also have their imps.
And now they're asking for all kind of evidence. But in their time, everything they do was a non-disclosure,
Non-disclosure, yes.
Right? And Mr. Foster Cummins, my words, I can't remember the exact words that he used. He said when he come into politics, he come to better his life. So bettering his life is doing illegal things.
Yeah, raid the treasury, raid the exchequer, raid the taxpayers' money. And only because he's in that position that he abuses office and then say that he's entitled. He's entitled. How could you be entitled whilst you're in that position to the exclusion of others who are entitled but do not have the special privilege that you have? And therefore that is manipulation, that is misbehavior in public office, that is cronyism and all of the qualities that one does not expect of a politician. He could jump high, he could jump low. The fact is that he has demonstrated a corrupt disposition whilst in government. Because if he was out of government, his companies couldn't get $15 million in contracts, as he has claimed and as independent investigations have demonstrated. All right?
Yes, what I want to see that Ms. Kamala Persad-Bissessar and her team try and move a little faster, and we want to see people get locked up. We want to see people get locked up.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, somebody asked, I think last night, why people ain't get locked up yet. And the answer is very simple. The government is only just about 100 days in office. That's the answer. So let us not be too hasty. Let us not be too preemptive.
And you have to have everything in place.
And that is why it will take more than 100 days, not so?
Yes.
So tell them what the answer is. The answer is that the government is only 100 days in office. That is why people...
Yes, it's only 100 days. And you can't put everything together.
That's right.
You know, it takes time.
Let me tell you this. There is indication that there is a commitment to get people locked up, blue lights and silver bracelets. And what is that? The Attorney General, John Jeremy, said in the Parliament, he is prepared to go after you, and he pointed them out. And he said why? Because they misbehaved in public office and they committed
atrocious illegal acts against the people and abuse the office. That's why he said that. Why I think Al-Rari is sometime in and sometime out. Sometimes he's silent for extended period and then he comes back when an opportunity presents itself. Because they know that they are the ones that are going to be, of course, investigated in due course. And silver bracelets and blue lights will certainly be the order of the day when that time comes. All right?
Yes, and sorry.
Yeah. Let me get back to them youths and them and let them read
Right,
some more,
and here,
some
just
more,
one more thing.
comments. Yeah.
You see the people and them on the chat.
Yeah.
Please, all you show those young people some respect. Miss Arima, you're laughing on the people and them. When I catch you, I'll deal with you. Left the young children and them. They now come out and give them some time. Don't laugh at them. Encourage them to go on. Encourage them to be better. So all you take care.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, of course, I'm not bothered because if they could have done what is happening here tonight and in other nights to come, eat your heart out, you are going to get it because we have young people out there, we have parents out there who don't know and who would love to be guided. And this is an example. Of course, you will not have the situation as you have tonight where they are on for the total period. So you have the adults, let's say, activity session. But certainly, I am going to do that simply because it will make a better individual, a better family, etc., etc. Let me hear some of the things that are being spoken of. The good things are not, I don't want the negative ones. Too much negativity. Yeah, go ahead.
We are splitting the comments three.
All right, go ahead. Who's first? Ah, boy, we have a caller.
Can you please wait and call back?
No, not yet. We don't let them call back at all. This is, hey, boy, you see, they take over, boy. They want to let them call back.
Good night, Lennox.
Good night. Yes.
Good night, Lennox.
Good night.
I see a baby boy from I know a baby.
Yes, he's here with me.
I see a baby boy from a little boy that I'm doing for my year-old coming up since we started the love movement.
That's right,
I see he gets a big man. He's a handsome child.
Yeah, he's a big fellow.
Yes. Little one, I know you from my baby. Anyhow, gosh, I forgot to comment. I see that they put Barry Partap as a bubuli on the newspapers.
Yes, effigy of him hanged, I think, outside the precincts of
right.
the Red House.
And while I was on work, they was talking about it and they said, good. They make an example of him. I said, but all you forget, NIS workers get the back pay from 2014 from now. All you don't find out was something good. All you gloating. I said, all you should be proud that Kamala dealing with the back pay. Everybody in NIB now are very happy. So what all you have to say about that? You understand? They was crying on the UNC government and talking about European thing. I said, what's a good comment? Everybody pocket will be full and
let's face it. Kamala Prasad Bisesa was subjected to that. Rowley was subjected to that for different reasons. And I suppose the same reason they have done it for Barry Padarat is the same reason for Kamala, in that they are good people, they mean well for the country, they can do, but in all things you cannot please all.
You cannot please everybody.
Especially those who believe that somehow they own the country and they should not be where they are in opposition.
And the greedy, so, they are greedy, grabby. Yes.
So that's
they're greedy.
Let's move on.
And rabby. Yeah. But things will come in. I can't wait to see the silver bracelet on the short one. And the Chinese man and the bowling ball. I can't wait. And the little penny.
Yes, I'll go to war with you.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. Yes.
According to the,
I want all of them. All of them will sit down with duct tape on the lip. Hush.
Yes, definitely. So it's just about
Hi, Lennox. Good program. Keep it up.
Thank you very much. I love these kids.
they take over the program. But go ahead, choose the comments that you want to comment upon. They say they're doing it in turn, so go ahead.
Alright, so
Ah, boy. Hey, these kids are asking me to tell all them to call back, you know, but I can't do that. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Good night, Mr. Lennox.
Good night to you, my friend.
And good night to the little ones there, the two lovely little ones that I'm seeing there. Good night to them also. And good night to Trinidad and Tobago and to everybody who's on the line. Lennox, here we're going on now.
Nah.
Well, I really don't know where to start from, but I will start with Mr. Manning. Where he get $125 million, right?
Yes.
For some kind of, I think it's some kind of Clico assets. Where in this country, in his lifetime, that he could accumulate $125 million to get an asset, right? You know, these people and them are amazing, you know. And you know what is also amazing?
They come from nowhere. They come from. Is a classic case of from rags to thievery riches. Thievery riches.
Boy.
Let's go this way. They could have reached just over. You see, like Balize House in 2015.
Yes.
They out of pocket by 5 million, and by the end of the first term, they billing something for 100 million. Big thieves.
You telling me?
Yeah. So
the next one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry. The next one is Mr. Cummings. You don't know if he's coming or he is going. You telling me your daughter, she maybe never even work a day in her lifetime, your wife and yourself, $15 million. You understand?
Yes.
My boy, in 10 years' time, you accumulated and we don't know what you accumulate apart from what we hear in. You understand? And another thing I'm observing is Mr. Dwayne. Mr. Dwayne, right? I hear him talk as that, they say confession is good for the soul.
Yeah,
but what if you get to tell the public?
He over-confessed, man. He over-confessed.
But what if you get to tell the public?
With confession. He hit everybody, he threw everybody under the bus, you know. And
if he threw everybody under the bus
didn't even
again?
know. He threw himself because there's everybody I say. So he threw himself on all.
That's right, including himself.
Yeah.
But what is amazing?
Yeah, that's all. It's amazing.
He forget to tell everybody in this country about the $3.8 billion, right? He mentioned that at all.
No, not at all, not at all. And all the PNM instituted or created all the institutions in Trinidad and Tobago. You see, mad like hell. So,
boy, you telling me?
So the colonial days wasn't there, and they didn't get it from the colonial masters. Them come and they just invent everything, and to take it to the supreme ridiculous level, you could say that he's trying to say that the PNM created all the institutions in America, all in Canada, all in the other parts, because he says it's them who do it, you know. But he never said, I tell you, they got totally mad. PNM do that.
Yeah, them gone mad.
Yeah. PNM
them gone mad.
Created the Ministry of Finance, created the social service, and they do it because it's them alone could do that. So they do it for America, they do it for all of Europe and even Russia. It doesn't matter what government. They're mad like hell. That's how ridiculous they are. Yeah.
These people and them. But you know what's interesting? You know, I saw the PNM 3 and the PNM 6, right? On the papers and things. And you could imagine in 100 days' time, all the schools and them was fully repaired 100%. You know they didn't talk about that. You know, and I ask people get their money.
No.
You know they didn't talk about that.
Once it's positive,
you understand?
They can't talk about
all the good things the PNM do within the 100 days. You ain't hear nothing about that. You know what you hear?
Let me go because we're running out of time and
Okay. God bless, my brother. Okay, God bless.
We'll talk. Yes.
Okay.
Caller, go ahead on the handset. Go ahead.
Good night, the Silver Fox there.
Yes, Silver Fox. Go ahead, Silver Fox.
Yes,
I bombarded here with some youths here.
yes, man. What I say,
Yeah, go ahead.
These two children looking so lovely be sitting there tonight with you, right?
Yes.
But I want them to go to school and learn well. But just don't vote for PNM. They will catch you real hell.
I hear you, my friend. Good advice, good advice. That's a Tobagoan advice, yes.
What I called say tonight.
Yeah.
I don't understand the same people who vote for Camilla, right?
Yes.
The same people that having worries and problems. I don't understand them. Like they cannot wait. They cannot wait. If the woman just go on inside of there. I hear people just set a complain. They're complaining. They never complain when we want
well, frankly, it's just a few of them, one and two, but the empty vessels make plenty noise, so they are going to echo, they are going to reverberate. But I can tell you this.
Because I hear in a caller calling on the ground report and talking about the hospital and this and that.
Yeah, but they themselves are conscious of what we are saying. You know.
They can't fix it in a one.
Yeah.
These things take little time.
That's right.
You have to get around these doctors, these nurses and so forth to get this thing in order.
Yeah.
Right? You just can't talk and everything just gets there one time. We have to understand the world was not built in a day.
Yeah.
Right? And we get, you know, what is wrong with us? We get so much good relief from the pressure we were going through that we don't understand we're free now. And we have to sit down and study. Now the budget will be reading by Montana or whatever.
Yeah, this first, early next month.
Will start to come to people.
Yeah.
Right? Because they will have money now located in these different places that will take on people.
Yeah.
All we have to do is to have patience. And patience is virtue. I just have patience, my people. And you will get what you want, and everything will come true for you. And always walk, as Camilla says, walk behind the Lord. Let the Lord walk in front and you walk behind, and your life will be better forever and forever. Amen. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much, of course, for that. We coming to the end of the program. I want these two kids to read a paragraph for us before they leave. Yes, just a paragraph or a page of their choice. Of their choice. Just so. Gosh. Just so. Yes, sir. I'll come in before you leave. Yeah. Go ahead quickly. We are about to close. Hello? Go ahead.
Yeah, where mommy?
Oh, no. That's not a call for us. All right. Let's all right, read some comments quickly, and then of course a paragraph from any book of your choice, and then we will make our departure because it's after 9:30, and of course you have to travel, and we don't want grandpa and grandma to be out for too long again. Quickly, you want to read one comment first?
No,
two. All right, go ahead.
I thought you was reading
Go ahead. Don't argue, let's go.
Good night,
That's how they just do it in school too, so don't be too put in.
Not always. Anyways.
Yes, go ahead.
Good night, Mr. Lennox, Joshua, and Maiah.
That's it? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
two wonderful
we
books,
return.
sir. 100%.
All right, beautiful. That's it?
Yeah.
One more?
The first rule of I don't know what that's in.
All right. But actually choose once you wouldn't delay too much.
Good night, Sir Lennox and Maiah. Blessings to all. Great job. Lovely seeing the children. What bravery.
Great.
And Joshua,
And Joshua, my dear champ, nice seeing you with your dad.
All right. Okay. Great. Let's get to the two paragraphs that we have to read one each, and then let's go. Yes.
Chapter 3, the next morning, as Ricky and his mighty robot walked to school, they tried to think of a way to pay for their mistake of wrecking the minivan.
Go on one paragraph and say, well, go ahead, quick. Because people like how it is read. Go ahead. Yes.
How many years will it take to buy a new minivan with my allowance, said Ricky. Ricky's robot used his super brains to figure out the answer. 259 years.
All that time? Wow. By that time, everybody get mashed up. But go ahead, Joshua.
Chapter 4, Meanwhile Curb. Do you see that old guy looking out of the window up there? That's the principal, Mr. Curb.
That's the principal. I mean what? I mean old guy.
Mean old Curb.
I mean old game. All right. People, of course, we have come to the end of tonight's program. I enjoyed this more than every other one before. If I had known it would have been so much fun, I would have done it before. Maybe we could probably do it every Saturday. I doubt she could come every night like Joshua because he's here. But certainly I would set up a mechanism where she can be on during the course of the day but staying home and do it. Something like what we do on the ground report. I'm sure they'll have some kind of communication device home. You want to come here?
But
she said she wants to come in studio.
Okay,
right,
but before we go, I just go and read one of the rules from the pictures in the book from the same thing that saying mean old Curb.
All right, go ahead.
One of these things I find very funny. Don't miss our next existing adventure. Captain Underpants and the attacking of the talking toilet.
The talking toilet. Wow, that is funny. That is funny. People, of course, we have come to the end. Have a wonderful rest of the night. God bless. Now stay because we don't want you moving. Let's play, of course. I think education is the best thing.
Can we say something before we
Quickly.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day.
All right. You want to say something too, I suppose. Go ahead quickly.
Good night, everybody. I hope you have a blessed night.
All right, beautiful. All right.
And the first one to be fired. Children go to school and learn well. Otherwise, later on in life, you're going to catch real hell. Without an education in your head, your whole life will be pure misery. You're better off dead. For there is simply no room in this whole wide world for an uneducated little boy or girl. Don't follow idle companions or you will get burned. To earn, you got to learn.